You never know, we might use throw in a Harley one day. Good morning folks, how are we all doing? And today we're out on the brine, as you can see. Excuse me sniffling, I got a bit of a not a cold, but a bit of a runny nose. Nose is running our family. Any roads. Off on a wee bit of a mercy mission in a way. I messaged Mrs Grumps this morning about a different matter, and I'd already noticed, but she messaged me back and said I've forgotten my lunch. Yeah, it's still in the fridge, dear. So, being a nice husband that I am, please don't tell anyone, I'm going to take her lunch down to her, because I'm nice like that. But in my rush, I put her lunch in my bag, put the camera on the helmet, and off I went. And it's only when I just went to start recording I realised, as you may notice, there's no camera mount on the handlebars. That's because the camera mount and the bag I keep, or the case I keep my camera equipment in, is still in the house. Yeah, in my rush I forgot to pick up my camera case. I'd already taken this one camera out, the one on my helmet now, and put down on my helmet, connected it all up, and the other one I connect up when I'm ready, and of course I've forgotten it. So we're filming with one camera today. Sorry about that folks. Single vision today. That reminds me, back in the, I'd say the 70s, so this is only for the old gits like me around. There were programs like Thunderbird, oh, what else was there? Stingray, a number of others. It used to be filmed in what was it called? Super Mario Vision or Super something or other Vision, and nobody had a clue what on earth it was, and I still don't. So, oh well, there you go. Bit of reminiscing. Okay, what else is happening? Oh right, yeah. The BMW is currently off the road. Nothing wrong. I've taken the front wheel off because I need a new front tyre. Now, it's not extremely low on tread, it's got a bit of life left in it. But what I have got is uneven wear of the front tyre. Now I thought this might be down to tyre pressures, etc. But according to a few people I've spoken to, they said it happens sometimes with tyres that one side will wear different to the other, because of roundabouts you spend more time on the right hand side of the tyre than the left. Whether or not this is true I don't know, but what is caused with my tyre is it's quite skittish in the wet. I was out yesterday with Lady J Rider. The video will either have gone up or will be coming up soon, one or two. And a couple of times my front tyre skipped a little, and I was barely leaning over. I thought, no, I'm not happy with this. So when I got home I checked my tyre pressures, which were fine, but I looked at the front tyre and thought, no, that's not very nice. So this morning I ordered a new tyre. I use Openeo, openeo.com on Tinterweb. I find them pretty good and fair priced. They send the tyre to you, you have to get it fitted. Not as convenient as going to the garage, but there we go. And at the moment, getting all the tyres appears to be quite difficult, because I spoke to Mrs Grumps about this, and she said even the shop are having difficulties getting all the Metzlers and Bridgestones. Don't know why, that's the way it is. And my preferred tyre of choice on the BMW is the Metzler Interact Z8. It's what originally came with the bike, from the manufacturer, and for me personally I find it a really good tyre in all conditions. And the wear is pretty reasonable, you get reasonable life out of it, prices are good, etc. Now, I'm not going to go into what tyre do you use, because it's all personal preference. It depends on your style of riding, the type of bike you have, your own personal experiences. I did a post on my Facebook page a while back about tyres, and I mentioned Michelin Pilot Power 4, 5, whatever. I don't like them personally. I think they're a horrid tyre. I've had well, I had Michelin Pilot Powers, I've had Pilot 4s, Pilot 5s on various bikes of them, and they all feel as if they're overinflated to me all the time. I've even run them at lower pressures than they should be, like 2 or 3 pounds lower than they should be. My Asbo was one for that. The Aprilia door-to-door, it's on another one on my channel. The original Pilot 5s, I think they were, I thought they were overinflated. That's what they felt like to me when I was riding. But they weren't. I actually ran them a couple of pounds lower, and they still felt very overinflated. I personally hated them. Other people think they're absolutely fantastic. So of course it's down to personal preference and taste. And of course it's down to what you like. So we won't go into the what tyres should I buy for my bike business. That's entirely up to you and your personal preferences. As I say, for my BMW I run Metzeler Z8s. On the Himalayan, the Brian, at the moment I am running Mitas or Mitas EO7s, which are apparently a 50-50 tyre. I find them pretty good for what I do, so I'm happy with them. Again, personal preference. But yeah, I've ordered the tyre, not sure when it'll arrive, but the wheel's off ready, so that'll be off to get fitted as soon as the tyre arrives. No dramas. Got the Brian. I'm back in work tomorrow anyway, so I'm working for the next 3 nights. So that's effectively 4 days I won't be available. Okay, I'm going to shut you off for now. Save the battery, because of course no camera case means no spare batteries. And I shall get back to you in a wee bit. I'm almost at the shop anyway. Toodles! Oakley diddly oakley! One Mercy mission sorted. Mrs Grumps has a lunch. So she's a happy bunny. I've had a chat with Richard, the salesman over in BMW, which of course includes Royal Enfield. We've been discussing review bikes again. Nothing's happening till March when he gets the demo bikes registered and on the road. Then we'll be looking, hopefully, and please don't hold me to this, at things like the Royal Enfield, or what the hell they call it, Hunter. That's the chappie. The Royal Enfield Hunter, and possibly the new 450 Himalayan. But we shall see what comes up. It'd be interesting to see how much of a difference the new Himalayan against the old one, how much of a difference there is, because apparently it's like double the brake horsepower. As long as it's not double the weight, we should be on to a winner. But we'll wait and see. But I say, please don't hold me to it, because it's all subject to change and whatever. We'll see what becomes available. But we are looking forward to that. I've had a brief chat with the guys across in Ducati. Nothing put in place yet. But we are kind of hoping see if I can get some Ducatis on demo. Excuse me. I've done the Scrambler, was it Street Moto? I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. It's a lovely bike though. It's basically a supermoto for those with short legs, and what a fantastic bike it was too. Unfortunately I couldn't really play with it properly because it was brand new and not been running, etc. Yeah, Street Moto, something like that. Yeah, it's on my channel anyway. I'll try and put up a link. I want to see what other Ducatis they've got there of interest to me. I must admit I am not interested in like the V4 Panigales, V2 Panigales, the Multistradas, all the Diavels. The World is Wife and everybody else has done those. So pointless me, my little channel, doing yet another review of a bike I would never really ride and have no real interest in, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, they're fantastic machines and they're immensely powerful and all that. It's just not my cup of tea. Or in my case, coffee. I'm not a fan. I like oddball, different. So we'll see what we can come up with there. Maybe find something to play with up from them. You never know, we might use throwing a Harley one day. Yep. Well, I'm old enough. No, I've never ridden a Harley in my entire life. Not even been pillion. Which I wouldn't want to do anyway. I'm not a fan of riding bitch at any point. As I say, I've never ridden a Harley, so I might have a chat with a salesman one day. Maybe borrow a Harley just to see what all the fuss is about, if you like. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a fan of cruisers, as I've said many times. You know, I reviewed a few. I'm not a fan of Harleys. They don't really do much for me. Nice bike, you know, nice to look at and all that. And I'm sure they suit some people. They've just never really been something that interests me. I've seen a few I quite like. I quite like the 48. I think it's a nice looking bike. Probably because it's small and basic. Not too sure if I'd own one, or if I could live with one, because Harleys can be a little bit expensive on parts, shall we say. There we go, Barry Island, the Welsh Saint-Tropez. Quite nice out there, actually. This place is also known as Barbados. Come down in the summer. Very, very busy. Lots of people from the valleys come down here, so you get an awful lot of hiya! Luckily down here there's motorcycle only parking. Looks like I'm the only motorcycle only parking down here too. Okay, time for a spot of lunch. Toodles! Right folks, what I'm going to do, I'm going to end this, well, do the ending of this video now. If I film any more, then at least I've got the ending before the battery dies, because some muppet forgot to bring a spare battery. Thank you very much for watching this one. Not a greatly exciting video, but something to watch anyway. A little bit of information. Hope you enjoyed it. And whatever you're doing, please be safe, ride safe and have fun. Toodles!